Welcome, pilots. I've returned to Mormarie Moan in Nogair to find out where she'll take our investigation next. Rat in a corner. If we're going to get to the Syndicate, then you'll have to go undercover for us. Otherwise, they would see us coming from an AU away. Not to worry, though. I have a person in mind who can help. Askane Adaset. We nabbed her a few years back for human trafficking. She was on some crazy booster as well, and took out 4 of our cruisers before we brought her down. We lost a lot of good officers in that raid. After serving a few years in prison, she saw the light and joined our side. Now she's one of our best informants in the area. I planted her in Transstellar to ensure that she keeps that company legit. We have a very close eye on her in case she decides to change sides again. If she does, she'll be lucky to make it back to prison at all. You can find her in Messidier. Places to hide. Mormarie sent you? How sweet. She hadn't used me in a while, but this kidnapped kid is kinda big. That's why the Black Eagles have pros like me on the, team. I'm in the freight business, and I'm completely legit now, I swear. My specialty used to be in sentient biomass freight, if you catch my drift, but now I focus on moving livestock. Not nearly as profitable, but it's honest. Trafficking kids is a tricky business. Yeah, they're small, but people have a soft spot for a sad child, so you gotta find places where nobody will notice them or care. I know a few of these places around these parts, but this is grasping at straws, really. The kid could be anywhere at this point. Check out one of these places, and I'll send some of my friends to the others. Some eggers like you owe me favors, so take your pick. Octomet Plantation. What most people realize is that slavery exists everywhere around New Eden, not just in the Amar Empire. Except around here, we don't call it slavery. We call it farming. Children are great for the big biofarms out in the border regions and tucked away in dead space pockets. They can work the fields at practically no cost, and you barely have to feed them. Since they're kids, they don't get no paycheck. Plus, you can raise them like cattle. It's a great racket if you're into that type of thing. There's a plantation nearby called the Octomet Plantation. From what I've heard, it's connected to the Syndicate, but who knows? All I know is that if you want to hide a kid, there's no better place than a child farm. To me, all kids look alike anyway. Take a gander around the plantation and see if Raleigh is there. Seeing as he's a high-profile kid, odds are he's in their mansion. I could be wrong about all this, of course, but either way, you'll be taking out some bad guys, right? Little Fingers. Though I don't think it's the Syndicate's style, too obvious if you ask me, there is one place very near here that could be holding the kid. The Rattler Row. Rattler Row is, for lack of a better word, a sweatshop. Child labor is more common than you think, and not just at child farms like the Octomet Plantation. Much of the manufacturing produced throughout New Eden is based on the exploitation of the young. Is it legal? Debatable. Is it profitable? Absolutely. It's also the bread and butter of human smugglers, although sweatshop owners refer to themselves as recruiters. The Rattler Row sweatshop focuses on manufacturing ammunition, though it's not always the legit product. They're really a front for counterfeit ammo, which is shoddily produced and sold to rubes all over the black market. Dangerous stuff, really. Kids seem pretty adept at making ammo, though, so they keep the product available at incredibly low costs. Raleigh could be there, working on the factory floor. Explore the Rattler Row. Look for any signs of Raleigh. You'll probably run into some of their guards, so take them out. It's a long shot, but it might be worth it. Oldest profession. A strange habit found among body smugglers is to hide stuff at brothels. I don't know exactly why they do this. Maybe the flesh trade, whatever they're dealing with, just sort of attracts itself. I don't know. Anyway, there's a brothel that has been known to hide some kids. Not for working there, mind you. The flesh trade can be seedy, but they're not that immoral. At least not the ones that I know of. The place is called the Spintrix. Real nasty little place. I might have frequented there in my younger days, but their standards have plummeted. The men working there are way below even my meager standards. Go to Arc of Oinet and visit the Spintrix. Poke around there and see if the kid is there. You may get some aggression from their clientele. They're practically animals, so take them out. If a whore loses business, it's no skin off my back. Alright, so it looks like one of these choices is in a low security system, and another requires travel through low security. The route to Arc of Oinet doesn't look too busy right now, but I think I'm still going to go with Little Fingers just to be on the safe side. So, just battleships guarding the area at the moment. Looks like they're all Gallente ships. I should be good keeping the railguns for now. Seems like a good chance I'll have to deal with additional spawns, so I'd rather keep the micro-warp drive fit. Did one of the structures just blow up? Well, whatever just happened looks like some elite frigates to deal with. Yet more battleships. Time to swap out the railguns for blasters. There's some cruisers spawning. Capacitor neutralizers. Gotta switch back to rails in the micro-warp drive. I've warped in at range so they can't nuke me straight away.
Has run out of charges.
Looks like that's it. No sign of release, so time to report back. Nothing? No kid? I got one more place to try. The feds don't know about it because I've never showed them before. But if we really need the info, it'll be there.